think the Hotelier Awards are meaningful awards because it's the only real awards which are instituted by the industry. So always something is more special when it comes from the peer group. So that is there, and I know that they're eagerly awaited. And this year it's a lot of hard work for the jury because you've got something like 400 plus applications. I think 3 verticals, 17 categories. So there's a lot of work. But the most important thing for the jury is that we have to be fair. These are important. They should not only be fair, but they should be seen as to be fair and transparent. So it's not easy, but we try and do our best with that.
So I think they've been established for the moment as being the Oscars of our industry, if I may say so. The categories have increased. I've been part of this process for almost all the 7 years.
Absolutely. I think awards such as these are important. They certainly recognize talent across the industry. They're very meaningful and relevant, and I think all the past winners feel very proud about it. It's a big part of their CVs, which I see put in now, and they won Hotelier Awards. So I think giving this recognition across categories, often we seem to miss out on those people who are not at the front end of our business, but to see recognition coming to procurement managers, laundry managers, housekeepers, I think that's fantastic, and I'd like to really congratulate Hotelier India for putting these awards together, and I think they've gotten just better and better by the year.
India is that people value the Hotelier Awards in such a fashion where the list of nominees I have on my desk each year just keeps getting larger and larger, which is great because they like to be recognised not just from a documentation perspective, but everybody in the industry keeps a finger on the pulse of who's winning the Hotelier Awards.
So I think what I've liked about the Hotelier Awards, and not only this year, but from the many years that we've had it, is the fact that everybody comes together. So it's pretty much the entire industry. You really look at it today in this hotel, 90% of the entire hotel industry of this country is actually present. And with such level of mass participation, it's always great. First of all, it's great camaraderie. The second is all of us coming together and actually recognizing the people who make our hotels so great. And actually putting them up on stage and saying, thank you so much for doing such a great job for putting Indian hospitality on a global map. I think that's the celebration really. And that is why I think these awards are so coveted.
Great motivators for the young hoteliers over the last 7-8 years. And I know that a lot of the younger hotel fraternity is very excited every time these awards come around, and they're all trying to put their best foot forward. And what it does is, for a lot of us and a lot of people who are looking for good talent, it does throw up some immensely good quality of talent. And very impressed with the applications that I've seen so far. I think there's a lot of creative work that's going on at the hotels, and that's reflected in the applications that have come through. We find it very difficult to pick a winner out of all the applicants that apply for this because all of them have done such a brilliant job. And I think Hotelier India has done a brilliant job in actually bringing that talent forward.
I think the awards are great from the industry point of view. It recognizes merit, it recognizes achievement, it sets the parameters for people to work towards getting recognized, and it brings in that element of conviviality for all the players that choose to participate.